across the board. This definitely is a lighter green, as I was saying, so it's not quite as dark as the ring that we showed you a minute ago, but that's, you know, that really is the nature of natural gemstones. I mean, that's just the bottom line. Natural gemstones, they will always vary. So, did we move on? Oh, we moved on. Pat, are you talking to me and I can't hear again? Oh, you know what, Pat? I'm unplugged. I'm completely unplugged. Okay, test me. Oh, I wondered why you were so quiet, Pat. I really wasn't ignoring. He probably thinks I was ignoring him. I wasn't. Never mind. My little thing keeps coming unplugged today. I don't know what's going on. Okay, we're moving along. If you're ordering the emeralds, thank you so, so much. Okay, coming up now, we are going to show you, I just changed into these earrings because they are stunning. So you heard me talking about this beautiful Russian fluorite material. Fluorite is the coolest gemstone. It comes in every color of the rainbow. It gets the name fluorite because in certain ultraviolet lighting, they fluoresce. So that's where it gets the name fluorite. I'm telling you, it is the coolest gemstone. If you don't own fluorite yet, I hope we can get you fluorite today. Aren't these gorgeous? Oh, look at that. Look, look, look at those earrings. They are magic. I have to get these. I want this whole set. I just love it. So that's 510015 if you'd like to own the earrings. They're gorgeous with rhodolite and then that beautiful fluorite. And then I believe we've used white zircon that looks exactly like white diamonds. Boy, this came out nice. So there's the earring. They're not gonna last. There's 4 dozen pair, but now I want to show you this beautiful, beautiful ring. This is brand new, and it is our